Hey guys, it's NazmusLabs and welcome to another video. Today we're talking about Halo the Master Chief Collection coming to the PC. And as you probably all know, Microsoft owns Halo and it's always been traditionally has been an Xbox first release. In fact, and since Halo 2, I think Halo 3, 4, ODST, Reach, and 5 has only been Xbox exclusive title. It has never come to the PC. So Halo 1, Microsoft bought Bungie back in I think 2000, I don't know. And Bungie was making a game called Halo for the Mac. And in fact, interestingly enough, you probably know this, Steve Jobs showed off the Halo game on their 1999 Mac World Conference. Anyway, Microsoft bought Bungie and the priorities changed. So Halo was now Xbox title. So it was released as a launch title for the original Xbox. But Microsoft did port it back to, or I think Bungie did port it back to the PC, and eventually they actually ported it to the Mac. I think they kept their promise. And until to this day, the first Halo is the only game I believe that's available that's ever been released for the Mac. Anyway, so like I said, Halo 1 was released and eventually ported to the PC by Gearbox Software, and Halo 2 released on the original Xbox back in 2004, and that was ported to the PC 3 years later in 2007. Now, by then, Halo 3 had already launched for the Xbox 360, or at least also in 2007. Since then, Halo 3, 4, ODST, like I said, has never been ported to the PC. So Halo 3, 4, Reach, Halo 3 ODST, Halo 5 has all been an Xbox exclusive title, and Microsoft has recently changed their stance on this. I think it's probably because PlayStation is doing so much better. But anyway, Microsoft's gaming strategy now is both having games on the Xbox and the PC platform. In fact, they're actually releasing their games on Steam. That's another story for altogether. Anyway, so starting with Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2, it's now on PC. Microsoft originally released Halo Wars back in 2009 as an Xbox exclusive title, and it had been ported to the PC, I think 2016, along with its sequel Halo Wars 2, which was released both in the Xbox One and the PC simultaneously. And this marks Microsoft's new strategy. According to Microsoft, from now on, for the indefinite future, all Halo titles will be PC first, or PC and Xbox first. So they'll both release, inshallah, on PC and Xbox at the same time. So Microsoft's working on Halo Infinite. It's coming to the PC on day one, as well as Xbox. But today we're talking about Halo, the Master Chief Collection on PC, and why it's taking so long. So, as you probably know, Master Chief Collection is a compilation by the 343 Industries, which now is the developer for the Halo franchise that Bungie left. So Master Chief Collection is a game of compilation. It's Halo 1, 2, 3 ODST, and 4 these Halo titles in one application. So one game contains all these 4 titles. And Microsoft earlier this year, I think in March, announced that Microsoft's going to add 343 is going to bring in Halo Reach and add it to the collection. So now we're going to have one title that's going to have Halo Reach, 1, 2, 3 ODST, and 4. I think that's 6 titles, if I'm not mistaken, if I can count correctly. So and they said they're going to port MCC to the PC. So now we're going to have Halo 2 for the first time, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo Reach on the PC. Also, the Master Chief Collection also includes the Anniversary Edition, or remasters, or really awesome remasters of Halo 1, as well as Halo 2. So they're named Halo 1 Anniversary and Halo 2 Anniversary. So even though Halo 1 and 2 were ported to the PC, we're going to have a better version, much more awesome version of the first two Halo games on the PC, which is awesome. And they're taking their time. So, and speaking of taking their time, which goes back to our main point of the video, why is it taking so long? Microsoft announced the game coming to the PC back in March 11th, I think, March 11th of this year, 2019. And they expected all these Halo titles to be ported to the PC. I think I don't know if it's leaked or accidental announcement. But what we know, they expected all these games to come out by the end of this year. In fact, they announced that they'll start with Halo Reach on PC, and then they'll release these games to the PC one by one as they're finished porting. So the expected Reach, I think the Reach played out, the insider flights to begin, I think in April, sometimes in April, so a month later. And April came and went, and there was no Reach insider flights. Then May, and they said, oh well, they told us that we're sorry it's taking longer than we thought. They want to make the game right, and they said they wanted to make the game feel native and a PC first game. They didn't want it to feel like a port. They said we don't use the P word, I think. Anyway, so but then May went, and then June went, and only they said they'll have a insider flight on May. Nope. So they said they'll have it in June, and they did keep that promise. They did finally release their first insider flight on June 31 of Halo Reach, and that had one mission, campaign mission, for I think they invited 9,000 insiders who wanted to participate. I didn't get invited, unfortunately. And then they wanted to get the second flight, but that was delayed. July came and went, and only I think in August. Yeah, I think in August or maybe end of July, they got their second flight, which was Firefight, the Firefight game mode, for I think just over 10,000 insiders. They called it Fireflight, interestingly. So basically, we had March, April, May, June, July, August. We're at September right now. So April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months. So we're supposed to get the Halo Reach, all these games out by the end of the year. It's been 6 months. We have like October, November, 3 months left till the end of the year, and we didn't even have our third flight of the first game that's supposed to be ported, Halo Reach. And I think we're supposed to have a couple more flights, and then the games will be released. So we didn't finish beta testing the first game, and let alone release all the rest. So why is it taking so long, and what does it mean for the other games? So for the other titles, so if one title is taking this long, and we have like 6 titles to go, is it gonna take 6 years? Basically, the answer is no. I mean, that's why I'm making this video, to explain why it's actually taking so long. Now, Halo 1, the Halo from 3 ODST Region 4, those games were originally released exclusive to the Xbox 360 platform. Now, the Xbox 360 was a console with the PowerPC architecture of processors. The processors are built using PowerPC, the variant of and same with Sony's PlayStation 3, which was another PowerPC variant of the processor called the Cell. They call it the Cell processor. So basically, these processors are very different architecturally from the PC that uses the Intel x86 platform. And now today it's in AMD 64 platform. So it's like a Intel x86 architecture. So that means you can't. It's porting these from. It's not like porting a PC game to the Mac. It's actually porting 360 games to the PC means you have to actually redo the basic assembly to understand the execution process of a different processor. So we have to reassemble it, recode it for a totally different processor architecture. So, but the good news was when Microsoft released the Halo the Master Chief Collection, that was for the Xbox One. The good news for that was the Xbox One, on the other hand, runs an x86 processor. So just like the PC, also the PS4 actually, the PS4 and the Xbox One uses the PC architecture. So Intel, they have a very custom AMD CPU, but it's basically a PC architecture. So when Microsoft built the Halo Master Chief Collection, they had to port Halo 4, Halo 3 ODST, Halo 3 to the Xbox One. And Halo 1 and 2 were originally released for the original Xbox, which is also a PC architecture. So those also were ported to a modern Xbox One CPU. So those hard work were done years ago. Halo MCC released on 2014, albeit with lots of bugs which have since been fixed. But again, those games were ported to the x86 architecture. And interestingly enough, the Xbox One runs a variant of Windows 10 operating system using DirectX 12 and DirectX 11, I guess based on the game. So basically, so this is the same technology used by Windows 10. So basically, we have Halo, all these Halo titles in the MCC that's been ported to run on a PC architecture on a variant of the operating system, Windows 10 operating system that most PCs run today. So as you can see, porting those shouldn't be that difficult. It's not gonna be trivial. I don't think, especially if they want to add keyboard and mouse support and support for all these different type of video cards and resolutions and screen sizes. But again, it's not going to be as terrible as porting a 360 game. And this is where the delays come from. So Halo Reach is the only game that has never been ported to run natively on the Xbox One. It runs on the Xbox One today as through an emulation layer, so through the Xbox One's backward compatibility, which emulates the 360's processor and the operating system. But Halo Reach itself was never ported to this x86 architecture. So since they decided to start with Reach, it means they not only have to port the game to the PC, they also have to port the game to the Xbox One and the common PC architecture. So they have to port the game for the new processor and the Xbox One and the PC. So you can see this is why the Halo Reach is taking much longer. So I'm confident. So when Halo Reach comes out for PC, we can expect the other games to come to the PC like dominoes, falling one after the other. Especially because the Microsoft's also working on keyboard and mouse support and all these resolution graphics card support. Those should also pave the way for the foundations for the other game. They don't have to reinvent the wheel when to add PC support to the other games. Everything they're doing for Reach will also at least in many regards apply to the other games in terms of PC support, keyboard and mouse support. So when Reach comes to PC, I'm confident that inshallah the other games will come one after the other pretty fast, maybe within months apart. And after Reach comes, within a month we should have all the other games. Another reason Halo Reach is taking a long time, if you have been following the Microsoft's 343 blog on Halo Waypoint about the development of the MCC for PC, they're also adding a lot of new features that was never in the MCC, including customization, very advanced customizations, and that were originally featured in Halo Reach, the original release for 360. So for these customizations, especially the fact that they were never in MCC, Microsoft decided to use, or 343 to be specific, decided to use Unreal Engine for these customization options and a lot of progression systems. And these were never in the MCC. So they're also, not only are they porting Halo Reach, they're also porting this new progression system, the season system, also the customization system for the first time. So these are also taking time, but again, Microsoft did say they'll have progressions for the other Halo games, but once they build the foundations, it should be much less complicated to add these to the other games because the main system has been built. They also mentioned another big problem that arose is memory limit. The Xbox One, I believe, had 8 gigabytes of memory, system memory, and VRAM, shared memory, and Microsoft 343, they mentioned that they're literally hitting the ceiling for the original Xbox One, where that once they added the Unreal Engine for this customization, the MCC now has, I think, 11 game engines, I don't know, like 7-8 game engines. Halo 1, Halo 1 Anniversary, Halo 2, Halo 2 Anniversary, that's 4 game engines already. Halo 3, Halo 4, 3 ODST, that's 6 game engines. Halo 4, that's 7 game engines. Now Halo Reach, 8, and then we also have this Unreal Engine, the 9 game engines. So MCC is a very complicated product full of games that were originally built for a different console, all in one big title, and Microsoft's having a really hard time keeping the memory low enough so the Xbox One does not, bottleneck. So that's another reason why flighting or beta testing on the Xbox One is taking longer, and this is also causing the delays. So again, this also means that once Microsoft hopefully fixes this memory issue, they're done with that issue, and when this Reach comes out, so they'll have ported Reach, they'll have built a new progression system, customization system, and fix the memory issue. So the next game should be pretty fast. So I would ask all these excited Halo players like me who wants to get their hands on Halo on PC just be patient, and once Reach comes out, I'm sure inshallah that other games will follow pretty soon. And Microsoft apparently is doing monthly blog and also weekly status updates on their development process. So they're making progress pretty well. So hopefully, and the good news is people who have played Reach on PC, we watched a lot of videos on them on YouTube. They said the game runs phenomenally well on PC. All this extra time they're taking has been really well worth the effort. The game runs very smoothly, very nicely, and that's that. So, like I said, Microsoft should release Reach soon. I'm hoping, and the expectation is by the end of this year, and all the games should follow very soon. And then we have Halo Infinite to look forward to. So, thank you for watching, and if you have any comments or questions, let me know if you're interested in Reach, or if you have any other concerns or anything you want to talk about, let us know in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like button on this video and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified for all the future videos. Have a good one, guys. Assalamu alaikum.